안녕하세요. 항상 레전드 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 파이터즈 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 기쁨과 짜릿한 스릴을 드리기 위해 만든 유튜브입니다. 즐거운 시간 되세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
As a professional boxer, but he believes he has the best hands in the sport, and he will be looking to prove as much here tonight.
And he has the background to prove that, right? He's not saying something that is not true. He does have the ability to say that. He can say he has the best hands in the game because he has shown it. And when you watch him box, when you watch a guy go into a fight with this young man and think that it does not matter what his credentials are, he is going to stand with him and prove that he's better, they usually will go to sleep because no action is wasted. The jab starts it all. He fights behind his beautiful, educated jab, jabbing high, jabbing low, and then the overhand right is unbelievable. It's his kill shot, he calls it, and he lands it all the time.
So here's the former UFC lightweight champion Frankie Edgar beat BJ Penn to win the belt back in 2010. Competed at featherweight for a while as well, but this was really a guy, DC, who popularized competing at the natural weight before it became all the rage.
Yeah, he just didn't want to cut weight. He told me also that because his kid wrestles, he won't make his kid cut weight because he doesn't cut weight. Why should he make him do something he won't do? But he fought where he felt most comfortable. He was not draining himself. And by not draining yourself to get on the scale, Frankie was able to fight with a pace that a lot of those 155-pound guys could not match. Frankie's a phenomenal wrestler, wrestled at Clarion University, coached at Rutgers University, but has developed striking under Mark Henry that is as good as anybody in the organization.
And when you bury him, what does he do? He comes back and shows you a vintage performance. Got knocked out by Brian Ortega, came back to dominate Cub Swanson just about 6 weeks later. Frankie Edgar back on the proving ground here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Frankie the Answer Edgar!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. So here's the former UFC lightweight champion, Frankie Edgar. Still has visions of winning a belt in a second division. That makes tonight a must-win scenario for him here at 145 pounds. Frankie Edgar has been in there with the best in the game, and as usual, sharing the octagon with a fellow elite.
Another nice combination to the head.
Edgar gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there. Collar tie here in the clinch. Oh, crippling knee to the body. All right, so there it is, and the first takedown comes pretty early. The boxer felt good about his takedown defense coming in. He is unable to stop the wrestler's first shot.
It's one thing to train with all of your partners and they give you a feel, but there's nothing like being in there with the guy. This guy's a high-level wrestler, and he showed that with that beautiful takedowns.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Edgar. Oh, no build-up process tonight. These fighters are crawling early.
Those guys came to fight from the moment the referee said go. Oh, high kick.
Oh! Edgar going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup.
Fighters separate from the clinch. Edgar gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Lands the kick to the body there. 2 minutes have expired off the first round clock. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Nice job by Frankie Edgar there. In and out, lands, gets out of harm's way. This is a fighter that is truly in perpetual motion. So there's that takedown defense on full display yet again. It's held up for him.
He does a fantastic job of squaring up his hips, getting his legs back, and understanding not to allow his opponent to get going on his takedown finish.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Joy gets back up. Could be the beginning of the end here. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by the Korean Superboy. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Just out of range with the big right hand. Huge shots being landed on both sides. So an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
The Korean Superboy gets hit with that stiff jab there. Look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
Edgar gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Little blood trickling out of the nose of Frankie Edgar. Unable to connect with a right hook. Edgar gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition.
He's got that single collar tie.
Nice. All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping it through. Great move. We love the big move. They're very excited.
Round two is next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Straight punch there again. Been there all night.
Oh, big punch land.
His misses are entertaining. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, So be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that gut.
Oh, great head movement there. Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hooked.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you get the night, that will land you right on the spot.
Big right hand.
Edgar gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but both finished them.
Seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Under 3 minutes. Straight right hand now just misses. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Right now they separate.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Throws a big right hand that doesn't find its home. 2 minutes. Takedown defense holds up.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away.
That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Big elbow there, Lance. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Leg kick checked by Edgar. Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one.
Well, you don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent in the loss, this is what you expect. He is that good in this singular skill. You got on 4-ounce gloves. Take this dude down. Don't box him. He's too good at it.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by the Korean Super Bowl. Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen very often.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
You can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ed.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Final seconds here of round two. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Edgar. 10 minutes in the books.
Stop!
All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready.
Third round underway. Strong hook to the head there by Edgar. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Edgar going with the kick to the body. He's an outstanding kicker, but that attempt missed. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Edgar's in half guard. Nicely done.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Edgar. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Edgar.
Nice transition. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
feet.
is an educated crowd, Jay, and they appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got.
Another shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hooks that really has put his opponent on skates.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path. Another one's hurt. He's hurt bad. Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Edgar's elbow is blocked.
Oh!
Oh, lands a hip toss now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Edgar going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh! Reverses the position there. Nice transition by the Korean Super Bowl.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. Oh, he got to his spot.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Well, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
So when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, watch armbar here. Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, recently showed that and proved it.
Choi's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, that's a pretty filthy combination there by Choi. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Back to the jab now.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Straight right hand, no good. Well, he has been nothing if not masterful on the feet this evening, and a lot of his effectiveness has been because of that jab. He established it early, and that helped to set up some of his combinations. But you look at the numbers, bottom of your screen, the jab has really been the primary storyline in this one. Choi's able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Edgar gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Choi's nose is just pouring blood right now. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot.
He's going to get the knockdown. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Choi's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters, big shots here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Edgar's in half guard now. All right, full guard here if you're the top fighter. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pass to the next position, get the half guard so I can get my ground and pound off. Now he's going full mount. Oh, boy, look at that gash.
Side control now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country. Nice shots landing from the top position. Another one. I mean, you cannot miss from the top position. He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by the Korean Superboy. He's having his way with him here. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by it.
You got to fight.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Edgar's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Nice.
Choi's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Edgar's right back to the full mount.
Fight back. Fight back.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Choi's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as both of them are landing massive shots. Oh, man, he's hurt.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Edgar. Trying to stay in this fight. Edgar's eye is starting to swell shut.
Great timing on that double leg.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Edgar. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell. He's got to be careful here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in this one.
Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Fight back.
Edgar's back in full mount. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands.
There will be no yellow flag for targeting. This ain't football. In fighting, it's all fair, and it's getting worse. This is where he wants to be.
Good work from the top here by Edgar. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, toast your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Edgar's looking for that arm triangle now. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Triangle attempt. He's got to get that elbow going forward. He's got to drop his chest to the mat. Don't squeeze. Let your shoulder do the work, and you'll get the finish.
Oh, that's got to be it. Come on.
That is so deep.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast there.
John, you know I love popcorn.
Throws that teeth. Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
화면 아래 좋아요 따봉 버튼 꼭 눌러주세요. 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.